Hey. What up, YouTube? How y'all are buzz diddly? This? Get me? Cause no, I am. Start with a big shalom to everybody. How everyone all chilling, all vibing. You get me? But yo, I was here to say, yo, like, I ain't gonna force it no more. You get me? Because the whole of last year, I went hard all last year and got nowhere. So, in retrospect, that already tells me I ain't in control of any of this. No matter how hard I can force myself and bust something out, yeah, it's like, yo, at the end of the day, God's timing is God's timing. You get me? Whatever external things go on, I can't control it. You feel me? I mean, when I'm in a taxi, I ain't the one driving. You feel me? If I'm on a bus, I ain't the one driving. So no, sir, at that time, my life is not in my hands because I'm not the one in control of no vehicle. You feel what I'm saying? Same way if I'm in the passenger seat in the car, I'm driving on the motorway, driving on the road. You seen hella cars quickly speeding around, overtaking, cutting out corners and that. You get me? And yet man can still make it to destination A and B, C and D, E and F, G and H safe. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's nuts. It's like, yo, now I'm just, I don't know, I think I'm starting to find that peace, like, where I can just chill, lay back, and just catch off. Because at the end of the day, I don't know what God's plan is or what He's got for me ahead of time in it, but it's one of them where I think I'm just at a point that where I'm just gonna try and find that calm and stillness. You get me? So I don't gotta be anxious, nervous, scared, or have no fear. You get me? Just chill off and just enjoy, man. Just get me, learn to just take it easy, man. Take it slow. You get me? Take it slow. But also, I wanna give a quick message to the content creators of YouTube. You get me? First of all, I want to give you like your props. You get me? Um, look, I really do appreciate y'all because even the time that I'm chilling, I watch a lot of YouTubers' contents. So I really am grateful because, to be honest, it's like it does kill the time when it needs to, and a lot of the content is entertaining. You get me? And plus, also on the big y'all ups, big you like up as well because it's like, yo, it's not easy to put yourself out there. You feel me? It's not easy to give introspection into your real lives, and you're putting it all on the camera for people to see. So it's easy for everyone behind the camera or behind the phone, laptop, TV to just judge you, like, you get me, because they ain't doing what you lot are doing. You get me? Even with a lot of you, you can tell a lot of you YouTube creators are young, like, you get, because you're out here, you know, y'all might be a female, you seen a nigga that you fuck with. Same way, if you're a nigga, you seeing a girl that you fuck with, you get what I'm saying? It's like it goes hand in hand. Regs. And it's cool, like, because it's like, yo, y'all like genuinely you can see how some of them like each other, like, 'cause it's like, yo, these are just out there making their money moves, but it's like you can tell a lot of them it's all new in it. It's one of them. But it's nuts to me though, because now even looking at the content in it, it's like everyone's linking up and that, yeah. All different kind of, well, I'm assuming it's the same spot in it where Don's gonna do the 20v1s and 2v20s and all this and that, this and that, this and that. You get me? Or I guess mukbangs, or the content can go left, right to just anywhere on YouTube if you catch my drift. You get me? But it's like it's nuts. Because since now I've started to clock that I really can't control nothing, I'll be more chill. It's like I've started to notice a lot more things now. You get me? Especially when watching the content, it's like it's almost like, you know what, yeah, I'd rather have a question because, you know, it seems like to be you like only link up when it's to do with content in it. Like when it comes to like, you know, you like gotta make your money and whatever, whatever. But then it's like, and yo, don't get me wrong in it, cause yo, there be a lot of baddies on y'all's channels, man. I can't even lie. You get me? Like, you know, you lot are human beings at the end of the day in it. Like it's human nature. Like y'all folks are gonna do what you're gonna do in it. I ain't judging no one. I ain't trying to discriminate against none of that. You get me? But it's one of them where it's like, okay, after y'all like get your whole, you know, your little jack off, your little lust and whatever, your little physical interactions off with each other, like, do you actually like spend time and like build a relationship to like be friends or whatever? Like, just hear me out, like, just hear me out, because it's like almost when I'm looking at the content and that now, yeah, it's almost like everyone doing their thing in it, like do that thing, that girl, whatever, whatever. You get me? But then it's like it's almost like y'all's interactions never seem to last with a lot of niggas and girls. Like, you get me? I'm talking on both genders. Like, it's almost like everyone's just going for that one round and quit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But it's nuts though, because it's nuts to me, because it's like you like never know, yeah, like the one hitting quitters that you're doing on folks, that could be a lifetime friend. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And then it's nuts because then you won't see Duns for time. You get me? And Duns only link up again when it comes to content. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, do you like actually like have a relationship behind off the camera? Like, you get me? Like friendship groups and things like that. Like, it's interesting to me. Cause you don't really get to see that side of the content. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And even with a lot of these YouTube like contents, the way you constantly see the same gal or the same done over and over again, it's almost like Dons are trying to find a long term, like, I don't even want to say a relationship, but more so like a long term, not even an entanglement. You get me? Because that's the wrong phrase. Because it's not an entanglement. That's the one. Companionship. That's the right. You see, your boy, yo. You get me? I know I got all right grades in English. I got like a 6. You get me? That's a calm little. It's nuts. Cause I didn't even revise my GCSEs. I don't know how I passed my GCSEs because I never took school serious. But anyways, sidetracked. Sorry, but yeah, it's like folks, yeah, are trying to look for a companionship. You get me? A long term companionship, like where it's just vibes, like, you get me? And not even just vibes, but I'm talking like where Dons can actually connect on deep levels, like Dons can actually mess around, like, you get me? Have that inner child all healed and that. It's like Dons are trying to look for that healing, but like everyone's messing around each other, but the healing ain't really healing, folks, because you seen folks pop up again to do another 20v1 or something. And you get me? And like I said, this is not me judging, but I'm actually out here asking a question for a lot of you YouTube content creators out there, because a lot of you like are young. You get me? You're making big money moves, and I respect it. You get me? Cause it's a big inspiration, especially to a lot of the young folks out here like myself. You get me? But at some point, it's nuts. Like, I just slowed down. I thought, yo, a lot of you like are just hitting and quitting, but it's like, yo, do you like, actually like build up relationships with each other? Like, do you actually take the time to, like, I don't know, play basketball or football with each other, or just like, you know, spend time to go cinemas with each other? You get me? I don't see none of that content go on in like regs. I don't even see folks choose to go on holidays with each other. It's like everyone's just doing their one-on-one thing. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that in it, because I like my space sometimes too. But it's like at some point, yeah, like I start to cut. Yeah, we as beings, like human beings, we're not just made to just bang out everything on our ones. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's like life is meant to be lived for others as well. Like, you get me? To be a help to others, like to bring your life journey with others, like, and it's nuts because even when I see man buying all these new whips and that, don't get me wrong, the whips are hard, like, but I have to keep it a buck. You see, if I'm buying some big Lambo truck and all these things, yeah, I'm expecting to have people with me that can experience that literal moment with me like buying my dream car and that. With, you get me? Your whip has how many seats in there, and it's only you and probably your vlogger, like your cameraman, you get me, or your camera woman for the females out there. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all like just sitting in the whip, but it's like you're not even using the whip to its full extent. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You know what it is with me, yeah? When I buy things, I like to use it to its full maximum, like with efficiency. You get me? So if I'm buying a whole big new whip, yeah, I'm expecting to have my mum in there, my brother in there, and possibly some friends. You get me? I'm using that for all sorts. Like, I'm trying to experience that new freshness with everyone else. Like, I'm not just for myself, because I don't know. Like, it's like I just know when I get to a point of buying set things and that for myself, and that momentary thing, like the happiness, yeah, or that just emotional release only lasts for so long. And I get back to thinking, that could have been a shared moment with someone else. Like, you get me? But it's just something for me to put out there. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not hating. I'm not doing none of that. It's just I just want folks to just think like, you know what? Yeah, like that girl was cool in that, but maybe she could be my long term companionship. You get me? Maybe we could both work something out together and build up a thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, full on build kingdoms and that. Like some tribe thing that'd be sick. You get me? That'd actually be litty. Like, those don't hear me though. It's nuts. It's raw nuts. But hey, maybe someone will. But anyways, yeah. Just I ain't gonna force it though. You get me? I'm gonna just chill, man. Rags. Cause even the more I sit down and just jam, bake off and that, just be bustedly dusting, is the more I'm noticing the things that I do actually want are so far away. Like, it's like, boom. You get me? It's like It's like the things that I want is all up in my grill like this, in it. Next, okay, I sit down and chill, take a breather, and that just think about where really I want to go in my life, and then boom. It's like my perspective just widens. Like, you get me? It's like boom. I see the light. I see the light. You know what I mean? It's nuts, but yeah, man. It's one of them. I do respect y'all though, car. You get me? Your content is entertaining, and a lot of it does put a smile on my face. You get me? It gives me hope. It rather gives me hope. Like, you know what? Yeah, maybe one day I can get the life that I want, that I deserve. You get me? That just happiness, like, because a lot of y'all folks do look happy as well, and I respect it. Like, but it's just, you know, at some point, there's not. I don't know. Like, for me, I'm a person where when I keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again, I do get to a point where I'm there like, okay, this is getting boring. Like, you get me? It's like, have you like ever not played a game, yeah? And like you've just learnt out there's like a glitch in that, like a way to just farm some gear and that, some XP, like, and you're just grinding and grinding, grinding out. You just get to that point you're like, okay, like enough is enough. Still, it's like it's time to move on, like, rags. It's time to do something better, like, you know what I mean? It's time for a little change, rags. But I'm just putting that out there just so you can understand where I'm coming from. But anyways, I'm a love and left everybody. Yeah, like I said, hope y'all be bustedly dosing. Yeah, shalom, and I'm out.